And now the last graph, which is the progesterone graph. The progesterone graph, much like the LH graph, is going from day 28 to day 1. In other words, going from right to left. Once again, kind of awkward, but we're going to do it. We can do it. Here we go. I've already pre-populated the data. So at day 28, we're at 0.8. At day 27, it's 1.5. At day 26, it's 3. Now you can see the tough part about this graph. We're talking about decimals way down here in the lower right. Very difficult to look at. Day 25 is 4. Day 24, 7.2. 23, 10.3. Okay, and once again, I'm not going to read the numbers, but I am going to just plot the data for you so you can see what we're doing. And you'll notice we do get another very mild, gentle peak, more of a hump than a peak, and that is about a week after ovulation has occurred. Very difficult on this graph to see. If someone were using Google Sheets, or excuse me, Google Numbers or Excel or something like that, you could probably make a much more precise graph. But anyway, let's graph it. Not as dramatic as the peaks we saw in the pituitary hormones when we're talking about the sex hormones, but all of them put together, if I could fold over, I might be able to here. Get the tape off I can. We can look at both sets of data. For the pituitary hormones, we get those 2 peaks right here. When we're talking about the sex hormones, they're very gradual. Okay, so that's how you do the graphing for the Menstrual Cycle Graphing Lab. There are also a number of questions that go along with it. If you can figure out a way to do it, if you can print out the smaller version of this at home and handle the data, answer the questions. I consider this in my classroom, this is a 40-minute lab. It takes students considerably longer, but I just call it 40 minutes of lab time. Thank you very much.